Hi, I'm Ken. Welcome to Stock Market Unfiltered, where we take a candid / funny look at the stock market. Happy Monday. It's a pretty good day today, wasn't it? Stock market, can't complain. It's up 327 points, S&P up about 15, and NASDAQ lagging today at minus 32. It wasn't down minus 100, so had a good comeback. What's the big deal today is, I got my little car again. I found this little car, I just like to use it. And I got this thing right here. Look, this is a little fire truck. Look, it makes all kind of noise. Yeah, I like that. I used to be a firefighter, by the way. Was in it for 25 years of volunteers. So I'm retired now, but what does the fire truck and the little car have in common? They take gas to run, fuel. And man, it's been going up lately. Have you seen the price of gas lately? At least something kind of took over financials for a change. We had the oil news today where OPEC suddenly over the weekend decided they were going to cut production. And I saw this last night. I said, yeah, it's going to be a good day for oil stocks, especially one of the ones that I own, which in this case is Pioneer Natural Resources Company. Ticker symbol's PXD. All of the stocks were up today. Exxon, Chevron, some of the big companies I'm naming. Occidental Petroleum, Schlumberger, and Exxon was at $116.13 where it closed at today. It's pretty near a 52-week high, which is a little concerning if you're interested in buying it. I mean, evidently there's things that be the big news of oil today with the oil cuts and all that, and how that's going to affect oil stocks and gas prices at the pump that we need and you have to pay. I saw one report where they think this cut maybe could raise the price of gas 35 cents a gallon. So in North Carolina, where I'm from, it would be close to $4 a gallon. I know other places probably in the U.S. are already paying a whole lot more than that, but in North Carolina, where I live at, the average price around $3.50, $3.55. So the possibility of $4 for too long. And the price for a barrel of oil went from 72 to 80 something. Just a matter of weeks, so almost a 10%, or 73 to 82, or $80, lost 10% gain in 1 week. So it doesn't cost any more money for these companies to get a barrel of oil out of the ground now. Price keeps going up a barrel of oil, they make more money. That makes sense. So in Exxon's case, the beta number is 0.7, so it trades less volatile than the S&P 500. Its price to earnings ratio, I really like it, 8.26. Quarterly dividend, it's 91 cents a share. Guess that's not too bad. And it's a 3.32% dividend yield. So that's Exxon. If you're just looking at some oil companies you might be interested in buying. And the other one that I talked about briefly, Chevron, is trading at $169.95 today. That's what it closed at. After hours, $170. Its 52-week lows, $132.54, and the 52-week highs are $189.68. Its beta number is 0.7. Its price to earnings is 8.94. Quarterly dividend, $1.51 a share, and that's a 3.7 dividend yield. And just about every analyst on here that I'm looking at has a buy to equal weight. So analysts seem to like it. Same thing with Exxon. They have quite a few analysts that like this stock too. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buys in one hold. And I still like this one at the bottom. I don't know, it's always worse than the rest of them. It must not have a very good take on what's going on. It says avoid it. This is a technical. This is avoid it altogether. The price of oil is going up, so the earnings are going to go up on these oil companies. So anyway, that's a little quick look at Exxon and Chevron. Then another big company, all these companies you've probably heard of, Occidental Petroleum Company. That's another stock. It's up to $65.18 today. Its 52-week range is 51.53 to 77.13. But its beta 0.9, a little bit higher. Its price to earnings is lower at 5.02 times earnings. Quarterly dividend, I really don't like. It's only 18 cents, which is 1.15. So I probably wouldn't be interested in that, paying only 18 cents a quarter. But the last one is, let me get this up. Pioneer Natural Resource Corporation Company. This one has quite a few buys. And of course, the other one is always off the wall analysis, avoided altogether. I disagree with that. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 buys and a hold and 1 underweight. But that's a stock that I own, since we're going to go with the disclosure. This one I talked about, I don't know, a day or two or a couple of videos ago about the getting the price of, or the price it costs this company. It's like somewhere between $15 and $19 to get a barrel of oil out of the ground. So we'll go dive in a little bit to Pioneer. And price to earnings ratio on this is 6.59. The beta is 0.8, which I like all that. Now the quarterly dividend can be misleading on this case because it says the yield is 1.49%. Because it's showing a quarterly dividend of $5.58, all right, which is pretty high. I like that high dividend, $5.58. But that's not guaranteed on this one. This has a variable rate dividend. Its actual dividend target, that the baseline that they pay out is like $1.10 a share. And they always like to give out special dividends, so they like to return their capital to the shareholders. Instead of, that's what I like. You send your profits to your shareholders. That's what you want. You own the stock, you want to bask in the profits of the company, so to speak. So at $1.10 a share, which is its base dividend, it's only like only 1 point something out, not very much, 1.49 cents. But if you add that $5.58 to it, so $1.10. Let me read this straight. $1.10 per share is the base price that they give you for a share. That's $1.49% yield, which it's not very good in my opinion. It does pay money, but they always have a special dividend. This past quarter, it was $4.58. So it brings the total to $5.58. If you take that $5.58 as the dividend yield, it's 13.34% dividend yield. And you're not guaranteed that because it's a variable dividend. And it's based on, and that's fine. If the price of a barrel of oil keeps going up, that dividend will probably be good. It's been as high as $6, $7, $11, different prices per quarter. So it does vary, so that scares some people away from it, but not me. I been buying some last, 3 or 4 weeks. I got some at like $2.15, got some at $2.05, and got some in the 190s. Currently, it's $213.37, which is about 35 cents below my cost basis. So technically I'm operating at a loss, but that's okay. Because remember earlier in another video, I told you I got an $800 check, dividend, or just gets put in your account. This is the company, $800. So I'm only down 30 cents. I got a decent amount of shares in it. And I haven't bought any more because the amount, this stock being at $213.37, and I bought it, it's over. I don't like my portfolio. One company has too much percent in my portfolio. I like to keep it under 10. And with the expensive price of Pioneer, I can't get as many shares as I want because, you buy 100 shares at this price, it would cost you $21,300 just like that, just on 100 shares. So I got more than that, but I like to keep my each company. I don't like for it really to go over 5%. I think right now I may have 7% of my portfolios in Pioneer. That's okay. I've already made up this little loss I got at 30 cents based on all my shares. That's nothing to me. because I got that $800 dividend. So, I could sell it right now and make money, but I'm not. I was speaking of that, in after hours, it's almost $215. So in that case, now I'm $1.40 higher than what my cost basis was. And this one, I almost got stopped out of. That's what we're talking about, panic, state of course, things like that. It got down to 177.27. This is just a couple of weeks ago, back on March the 16th, 52-week low. I was $1 away from being stopped out of this stock. So I was hoping it wouldn't get stopped out, and it didn't get stopped out, and now it's going from $177 all the way up to, in after hours, let's just call it $215. So that's a pretty daggone good move. That's a $38 move. And since March the 16th, and trading days, that's not that many trading days. Maybe 12, 13 trading days. Going up $38. It's crazy. But that doesn't surprise me at all. When I heard that news about OPEC trying to cut the production. I think they said 1.16 million barrels a day or something, but you know, that, I think realistically, some OPEC nations haven't met their quota, so maybe we're taking 500 to 700,000 barrels a day off the market, so to speak, on the open oil market. So probably gonna make the price of gas go up. But again, like I said, I like Pioneer Natural Resources. I own it, and that's a company. They operate. It's a U.S. company. They operate only in the U.S. Their headquarters is in Irving, Texas, by the way. And they operate in the Midland Basin of West Texas, is what they do. So, and their cash flow, I like their cash flow. It's $10.52 per share. That says a 222.23. If you just look at the earnings per share, that's the one I told you the company can manipulate it. Its earnings per share is $31.13. So, and their 52-week high is $288. So at $215 in after hours, it's pretty decent. It has a decent chance to run. So might be a little high price point for you to get in at this price. I don't know. The average price target, you know, I've talked about what I'm looking up here is $252.41. That's the 52-week price target. These price targets are always a year out. And the high is $322. They expect it to be up to over $322 within the next 12 months. And the low, which is $210, what they have on there. Of course, it's just come off. It's been down below the $210 because today it was had a really good day today, and I just knew that was going to happen when I saw the OPEC was cutting oil. It was up $8.13, or excuse me, $9.13 today. At one point today, it got all the way up to $217.09. I was really happy about that, but it came back down as they kind of dissected that OPEC and saying it may not be so bad. So anyway, you might want to take a look at PXD. It is a little. It has gone up quite a bit in the last 15 days. Like I said, it's gone up $38 since March 16th. So the day's only April the 3rd. So that's a big drop, or a big increase. The other energy companies that people are talking about today, Exxon, Chevron, Occidental Petroleum, and Schlumberger. Schlumberger right now probably has the best current price, I guess. It's but I don't like that dividend. So if it was a little higher, I'd be happy about it. But it don't have the dividend I like. So then the banks today, they were kind of on the sideline day, financials and things. People were talking about it, but most of the banks were down today. They were talking about REITs, which is a real estate investment trust, where they have all this office space that they own, and these companies rent it from them, and they were worried about the bank's not going to lend them money to cover it because they can't sell it because people are leaving. office space is down 50%, so it's just sitting there earning there paying money for the office building. The people that pay them money to rent it aren't renting it, so that's causing all the real estate trust investment to go down. And then some financials, most of the financials were down today also, but not bad, but they were still all down today. So won't be on long today. Just wanted to come in right quick. So we were talking about, since oil's the big news of the day. And so that's my take on oil. Don't panic. And those are some companies I like, Exxon, Chevron, Occidental Petroleum, Schlumberger, and PXD is a ticker symbol for Pioneer Natural Resources, which I own, and doing really good last week. Like I said, up $38. I'm happy about that. Pays that variable dividend, which does scare people, but don't let that scare you if you like the stock. So as I always say, do your research and make your own decisions. And this one does pay a good dividend. So look, I hope you guys have a good Monday, and the stock market this week will be closed Friday for Good Friday, getting ready to come up on Easter. So maybe we'll come back Wednesday or Thursday before the market closes again. And hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks for listening.